Mandy Leon. No code of honor. Of course, that's an allure specialty. Into the rope. Shoots Willow off. Shoulder tackle. That's that babe strength.
I told you.
Trapping the leg. Look at this.
Wow. Willow always shows me something different.
Oh, and then Mandy getting to the rope. Look at this. Willow has Mandy where she wants her, but Mandy takes advantage. Second out there. Wow. Look at that. Suplex, the strength of Mandy Leon. Oh, big missile drop kick. Oh, come on. That's just disrespect.
Yeah.
It's one thing.
You can't mess with somebody before you.
Wow. It's Mandy and Willow at the same time. Ooh. Has her up. Could it be? Let's down. It's Willow. All the way to the top. Oh, Mandy's up. Wow. Now looking for the pump handle. Plants her down. 2 and.
Yeah.
Wow.
Get the chair.
Get the chair.
We didn't hear that sense.
Wait a minute. Oh. Yeah, Quinn.
There you go.
Yeah, Quinn. It's Chelsea Green. Miranda. Oh, look at that. Willow. Willow with a super kick. Babe bomb. Babe bomb.
That's got to do it. She's stacked high.
Willow punches a return.
Well, we
got She's the #1 contender. First time singles bout between Bandito and PJ Black. Near the road. PJ Black in the best condition we've seen since here.
Punch him in the face.
And what is why did you put Horse into disqualification? And look at Ray Horse!
This is now a tag team.
Oh, look at this! And now they're brawling on our road to Final Battle.
It's almost like you've never met Horse before.
Ray Horse! Wow!
Wednesday.
Wow! Oh, and the press!
Oh!
Wow!
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 Great technique.
Could be C4!
Well, if you don't know, now you know. 21 plays!
Dealer's blackjack! 2, 3!
What a match.
I'm Quinn McKay, and this Saturday, December 11th, it's the end of an era as Final Battle airs live on pay-per-view and streaming on Honor Club. This extravaganza will be 4 hours long, and we're giving you the first hour, as always, for absolutely free on our YouTube page. We'll be going over everything for Final Battle today, plus recap and preview all of the news going on this week in Ring of Honor. Also, stay tuned because we have a 6-man main event topping off this week's edition of Week by Week, as we'll see The Righteous, who are only days away from their shot at 6-man gold Final Battle, face the menacing trio collectively known as Primal Fear. On the latest edition of ROH TV, we saw Willow get a huge win over Mandy Leon. This means that Saturday at Final Battle, Willow will challenge Roxy for the Ring of Honor Women's World Championship. Yay, this is very exciting. And Mandy was like way less of an asshole than usual. So let's hear from Willow after her awesome victory.
Brian Zane here backstage at Ring Up. Hello. Hi, Willow. Yes, you just beat Mandy Leon. I can tell you're very excited about this.
The moon, yeah.
How does this affect your mood going into Final Battle?
Very excited, obviously. But we need to take a moment, step back, think about what led me here. How did I get here? It wasn't just smiles and sunshine. It was a lot of hard work. So December 11th, when I face Roxy, I'm bringing the spontaneity and the enthusiasm and all that. But Roxy, I am also a threat. I've won over both members of the Allure to face you. So put on your working boots, I'll put on my sparkly boots, and we'll really see who's at the top of the women's division here.
We're going to see who's smiling at Final Battle.
Now, Roxy's my friend and occasional tag team partner, so I will literally always have her back. But Willow is also super rad and very threatening in her own adorable way, so the champ definitely has a fight ahead of her. Also, on the latest edition of ROH TV, we saw Bandito and Ray Horus win a big tag team main event over PJ Black and Flip Gordon. What started out as a singles contest between PJ and Bandito eventually turned into this impromptu tag match, and boy was it good. Go check it out if you have it at ROHWrestling.com, and as you know, this Saturday, Bandito will put his Ring of Honor World Championship on the line in the main event of Final Battle. Bandito reached the pinnacle when he defeated the nearly undefeatable Roosh for the ROH World title at Best in the World in July. The Most Wanted has lived up to his moniker the entire time, and with a giant target on his back, he has never backed down, and he's been a fighting champion. His opponent this Saturday wasted no time proving that he belonged in the Ring of Honor World Title division by defeating Brody King at Honor for All, and also on yesterday's Road to Final Battle exclusive match, we saw Gresham defeat Dragon Lee. The Octopus dominated the Pure division after leading the charge to resurrect it last year, and his mission is now to purify all of Ring of Honor. And as he sees it, winning the World Championship will allow him to do just that. So let's take a closer look at this mammoth main event.
There are reasons why I became a professional wrestler, and that's not so I can be subjected to the man. It's so I can have freedom, and this title represents wrestling freedom.
The big question is why? Why do I still want to be Ring of Honor World Champion? Purifying a company that might not exist in a few months does sound a bit silly, I know. But this company has a legacy, and a part of that legacy is being the Ring of Honor World Champion at one time meant more. It meant that you were the best professional wrestler in the world, period. And with that comes a responsibility, not just to this company, but to this industry and to the fans, to always be the alternative and to always uphold honor at all cost. And Bandito, you have done that. You are definitely one of the best wrestlers in the world. But the one thing you haven't done is defeat a pure professional wrestler.
Vinieron cambios y cosas buenas a mi vida. Una de las mejores, encontrar un hogar en Ring of Honor. Ahora tengo una responsabilidad muy grande, que es Final Battle. Jonathan Gresham, esto me ha costado sangre, sudor, amor y pasión por lo que realmente quiero y toda la gente lo ha visto. Entonces, hagamos de Final Battle una noche memorable para toda la fanaticada de Ring of Honor. Porque yo no te voy a poner el camino fácil. Most wanted forever.
In my mind, if you truly want to be the best wrestler in the world, you must defeat somebody that possesses the style, that truly represents the essence of this company. What I am saying to you, Bandito, is you need to defeat me. If Final Battle is really it, and Ring of Honor is truly done, then Bandito, please, let's give this company and these fans a match truly worthy of the name Final Battle. In the world that I, Ring of Honor World Champion, I will not allow honor to go on hiatus. I will show the world what real, pure, true pro wrestling is. Why, you ask? Because I am the foundation.
The other main event Final Battle will see Mike Bennett and Matt Taven, the OGK, defend against the 11-time former Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions, the Briscoes. There's plenty of history between the two teams here. Throughout 2014 and 2015, Taven and Bennett and the Briscoes battled numerous times and traded victories back and forth. Both teams are as good now as they have ever been. The OGK is 6-1 since reuniting last year and on a 4-match winning streak. Mark and Jay, who are the current GCW Tag Team Champions, by the way, are 6-1 since getting back on the same page several months ago. Their only loss in that span was to the OGK at Death Before Dishonor in September. So let's take a closer look at this match.
Professional wrestling wouldn't be what it is today without Ring of Honor. There ain't no question. You can't dispute that. All right, let's be real.
We've been working for this company our entire adult lives. You know, this has been home.
And we've been blessed enough to be in this company where we've had some of the greatest tag team matches we could even dream of.
We've had freedom here. We've had liberty. We've been able to dictate our own destiny.
I mean, the end of an era.
That's what it is.
I remember the very first show, the era of honor begins. And now here we are, damn near 20 years later.
Yeah, but I totally feel in my heart that this is the end of an era, but it's not the end of the road.
Nah, it ain't the end of the book.
It ain't the end of the book, the end of this chapter. I mean, there's been different eras throughout the history of Ring of Honor, different chapters, and this particular one is coming to a close at Final Battle 2021, and what the future holds is exciting uncertainty. That's the phrase I've been using.
It's gonna be the one, man.
It'll be a historic wrestling show, historic wrestling event, historic moment in time in professional wrestling history.
Where were you that night?
Exactly.
I would say if there was ever a show that you wanted to see, especially if you're coming to see us, you don't want to miss this one.
It pains me to say, but the Mecca, Bryan Johnson, has become the #1 contender in the Pure division and will challenge Ring of Honor Pure Champion Josh Woods for the title this Saturday at Final Battle. Bryan is a rotten human, but an extremely good wrestler that can't be denied. Also, I'll give him that he's coming off of his biggest Pure Rules win to date after he defeated former Pure Champion John Walters recently on Ring of Honor television. Johnson has become, again, undeniable, even though his tactics are questionable and his attitude is despicable, and I personally don't think he's very smart. But he has gotten the attention of everyone and may give Woods his toughest challenge in his ROH career. Let's take a closer look.
I was born in a city known for its history. So I'm well aware of all the cliches that if you're not careful, it's doomed to repeat itself and it's eventually going to be written by the winners. So that's why when Ring of Honor ends its era at Final Battle, I'm going to rewrite history. Because when you talk about professional wrestling for the last 19 years, you cannot talk about a historic moment that does not have the fingerprints of Ring of Honor wiped all over it. And when you talk about Ring of Honor, there is one word that comes to mind, and it's pure, spelled P-U-R-E. It defines a division with a special set of rules with the purpose to showcase the greatest professional wrestlers on this earth. So what better way to rewrite history at Ring of Honor Final Battle than to beat Josh Woods and become the next Ring of Honor Pure Champion? I realize that Josh is talented. He's probably the most dangerous man on this roster. And if this was on an amateur wrestling mat, you could twist me into a Philly soft pretzel like that. But this Pure Championship match is around professional wrestling, and I am freaking incredible at that! I've spent my whole life training professional wrestling. I eat it, I sleep it, I breathe it. I freaking feel it! So in Final Battle, when the bell rings ding, 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 and that bozo Bobby Cruz picks up his microphone, he's going to say, your new Ring of Honor Pure Champion is the Mecca, Bryan Johnson. And I will complete my quest to rewrite history, because 20, 30, 40 years from now, when they talk about Ring of Honor, they're gonna mention one word, and that's pure, spelled M-E-C-C-A.
Final Battle will also be the place where two men who once were as close as brothers face off, and Ring of Honor officials have just made it a fight without honor. Kenny King and Shane Taylor have a long history, and after King hit Taylor in the head with a chair to cause him to lose his Ring of Honor World title match against then champion ROH, Taylor chose to play the long game rather than immediately go after King. Taylor told King that he would be safe as long as he stayed on his side of the street, but there would be severe consequences if King ventured into Taylor's neighborhood. King did not heed Taylor's warning. The two former Ring of Honor World Television Champions have engaged in a violent game of one-upmanship in recent months, and now the time has come to settle it one-on-one inside the ring. Let's take a closer look.
You threaten my glory. This is my glory.
Kenny, you've seen it all from me, man. What a lot of people don't know is the promise that we made to each other that if one of us was here, both of us would be here. Because the representation that we fight for, not just for ourselves, but for every fan that dreams of seeing someone that they can relate to on their TV screen. That was gonna be a fight that one person couldn't handle. Even after every loss to you, I got better. Until the day finally came that I beat you. And right as I was on the precipice of achieving a goal that we had both talked about for years, I was this close to being the Ring of Honor World Champion. The people gave me that opportunity, and you took it.
People keep saying these things, that the things that I've been doing lately isn't honorable. If you keep around with me, you're gonna turn me into the old me. See, the old me doesn't wear $1,000 suits. The old me doesn't wear silk shirts and all the kind of other shit. The old me is very gutter. The old me is very simple. The old me looks and then he tears you apart. See, Shane, that's all this is about. This ain't about titles. This ain't about tomorrow. This is about final battle. Before I get on that plane, I'm gonna kiss my little girl on the forehead. I'm gonna look her in the face, and even though she don't know, I know her daddy ain't coming back to save.
Both of us are coming out guns blazing and ain't nobody going home.
No joke, no bull, for one of us. This might be the final battle.
I told you that if I had to go back to the man that I used to be, back to the man that wasn't a father, back to the man that wasn't a husband, back to the man that wasn't a leader, that is not someplace that you would want to go with me. Every enemy I've ever had, I've buried. You're not going to be any different.
With Final Battle this Saturday on pay-per-view, don't forget that we'll be delivering 3 Final Battle-worthy matches on the next episode of Ring of Honor TV. The first will see EC3 go one-on-one with Infinite Eli Isam. Let's hear from both big men before their big match.
The time for honoring this 3-letter brand has come to an end. Give me your fired. Give me your neglected. Give me your helpless dreamers yearning to be free. Give me your hand. Give me your blood, and I could give you that purpose. You no longer have control over you. This is the time to not lay down, to not comply, to not conform. This is the time to jump head first into the unknown. The past is nothing but a story. And once we realize that, it has no power over us. Now is the time to join. Now is the time to control your narrative.
EC3, since the moment you've walked into this company, you've been asking one question. Is honor real? And at the 19th anniversary, you proclaimed to the world that honor is real, but honestly, I'm not convinced that's what you actually think. Because when I see you in the back, when I watch you wrestle, when I look into your eyes, EC3, you look like a man that is still searching, still longing for that answer. And that is exactly where Eli Isam comes into play. Because you see, EC3, from the very beginning, from the ground up, I have been taught honor by legends, by greats. Jay Lethal, Jay Briscoe, Mark Briscoe, Matt Taven, world famous CB, Delirious, Wolf Ferrara, the list goes on, and that was my time to teach you. Because EC3, not only do I know honor, I am honor.
Also on the upcoming edition of ROH TV, we'll see the Lucha baddie Miranda Alizé face Chelsea Green in women's division action. Plus, 2 monsters collide one last time as Sledge versus PCO Falls Count Anywhere occurs. Let's hear from both men right now.
I'm going to get a word with Sledge back here, who's getting ready for a fight, not a match, a fight with former world champion PCO. Hey, Sledge, I had a couple questions for you if you'd like to...
Brian, I just got a quick question for you, man.
Yeah.
How long have we known each other? Man, this is a nice suit, man. They're treating you really well.
About
here.
a decade, I guess.
About a decade, right?
Yeah.
So at Best in the World, tighten up your tie just a little bit. Why did you call me Steve?
What? I was having a good time. I was just...
So what's my name?
Sledge.
Right. Right. Oh, it's easy. Relax. It's all right. It's not Steve. It's not Vesti. It's Sledge. And now, I'm going to go teach PCO that. Relax. It's okay.
Sledge! It's a no DQ match. No DQ match. You know what it means? It's alive! It's alive! It's alive!
Yesterday started the road to Final Battle on our YouTube page with a new match uploaded every day of the week, leading to Final Battle on December 11th. Yesterday saw Dragon Lee take on Jonathan Gresham in a fantastic contest. Tonight we'll see Dak Draper and Dalton Castle versus PJ Black and Flip Gordon. Tomorrow is Beer City Bruiser one-on-one with Caprice Coleman. Thursday is Shane Taylor Promotions putting the 6-man championships on the line against Violence Unlimited. And then Friday, we'll see EC3 face Demonic Flamita in an intriguing grudge match. It's Final Battle week, and with all that said, let's go to our week-by-week colleague from overseas with his Final Battle preview report. Take it away, Joe Hendry.
It has been a while, but Joe Hendry is back in Ring of Honor. And at Final Battle, I'm challenging for the Ring of Honor World Television title in a fatal 4-way match. And everyone wants to talk about how it's the end of an era. Well, maybe for you guys, because everyone else in that match, you all had your moment. You got what you wanted out of Ring of Honor, out of wrestling, out of life. Meanwhile, I got nothing. I sat home watching the world fall apart, making videos about you guys, putting you all over. Well, guess what? Now it's my turn. And let's address the elephant in the room, Dalton Castle, tag team partner. You know what, first on, I don't trust many people in this business, but I trust you. You're a good man. And just like that, you can trust me. That when it comes down to just me and you, and we get rid of the other two, it's going to be one of us that's walking away with that championship title. Because can you imagine if the guy that wasn't supposed to be there, the guy that wasn't even on the poster, is the one that walks away with the gold? I'm the wild card, but isn't that what pro wrestling's all about?
I was honestly starting to think that this day would never come, and here it is in the final hour, so I am stoked to announce that at Final Battle, the end of an era, we're going to see Dalton Castle versus Rhett Titus versus Silas Young versus Joe Hendry in a 4-corner survival match for the Ring of Honor Television Championship. Add that to an already stacked card this Saturday. Let's take a look now at the entire lineup. Ring of Honor is the most influential wrestling company in the last 20 years. Not an opinion, just a fact. And this Saturday, you are invited to celebrate our past and present with us, while we do our best to prepare for a very unpredictable future. The matches will be incredible, and I'm sure the moments will be priceless. See you guys this Saturday.
Welcome everyone to Ring of Honor Week by Week. Ian Riccaboni, Caprice Coleman coming to you from Baltimore, Maryland, the home of Ring of Honor. 6-man tag team action on tap. Let's take it to Bobby Cruz.
This is a 6-man tag team match, set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Team number 1, Soriano, Owen, Hunter, Primal, Fear.
Shane Taylor Promotions, the reigning Ring of Honor World 6-man champions. They've said they'll take on any comers. These young men had an excellent showing against Mexa Squad, and then Shane Taylor Promotions to challenge for those Ring of Honor World 6-man championships. And their Primal Fear, whether it's Adrian Soriano, who you see there, Potter, or Omen on the far right, these 3 young men have really been making their mark. Whether it's here in Ring of Honor, we've seen them compete in AEW, we've seen them compete across many organizations, and they are traveling the country right now to get experience. And that might be the only thing holding them back right now, is just having experience fighting the best of the best, Caprice.
Yeah, but when you're in a place like Ring of Honor and you're getting the experience that you're getting, going against top-tier talent, it moves your experience level up.
Certainly does, and that's how you get better. It's facing the top of the top. And as creepy as this group might be, as chill-inducing as they may be, it's facing wrestlers like this.
Their opponents, being accompanied by Vita Von Star at a combined weight of 785 pounds, Vincent Bateman, Dutch, the Righteous.
You know, when they said the reimagining of Ring of Honor would occur in April, can you imagine a Ring of Honor reimagined by these men, by these men in this moment?
So Ring of Honor in the Righteous image? No.
I mean, wearing the white representing purity.
The world.
Vincent coming off a few of the biggest wins of his career, including career-defining win in Philadelphia, where he not only won the title shot from Matt Taven, but also stole the very crown from his head. Following that brutal cage match, the first cage match in 7 years in Ring of Honor. And now he leads the Righteous to the ring, along with Vita Von Star on the outside. We haven't seen much of Dutch competing in official Ring of Honor competition. He's a bit of a wild card at this point. We know that during Survival of the Fittest, Bateman was willing to win it and cede his title shot had he won to Vincent. That's what kind of mind control Vincent has over this group.
To have mind control over somebody like this guy, like you see him coming down the aisle and you could tell it's not all there. Like, look at it. The Primal Fear is ready for him.
But these are 3 units. That's absolutely right. These are 3 men. These are 6-man contenders.
Good gracious.
And Dutch may have just ended Hodder's night. Hand around the throat. Dutch sending him back down. And Hodder's not a small man. He's over 6 feet tall, over 200 pounds.
Yeah, but he just gave his last Dutch effort right there.
And an exploder suplex into the corner of the Righteous. And look at that, Dutch taking out Omen and Soriano.
It's amazing, like Primal Fear were dressed like monsters, but the Righteous are monsters.
And as Bateman delivers the shots on the outside, the taunts from Vita Von Star mount and continue. And that's some of the mind games.
Goodness.
It's not only the physicality when you're in the ring with any member of the Righteous. Oh, come on.
One more turn.
Get him out of there. Let's go.
Oh. Open hand across the chest of Hodder. Tag made. And in comes Bateman. Big scoop and a slam. And now Bateman going to work here. Bateman, who stands nearly 6 feet 3 inches tall, Caprice, he is a walking weapon in this match, both mentally and physically.
And he's heartless. He inflicts punishment with no care.
He's almost been almost a vessel for whatever Vincent's wildest desires have been, that Vincent wants to seed him with. As we see a front face lock. Hodder, though, in trouble, gets a jawbreaker. And now into the corner, makes the tag. And in comes Matthew Omen. Omen in. Shot to the midsection here. Under the knees. Caught. And it's Bateman. Rolling the dice, rolling right through on Omen.
Look at the eyes of Bateman.
There's almost nobody home.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever seen. And Vincent loving what he's seeing. Now grabbing the hair of Omen. Trapping the arm, sending him down.
See that?
just yanking him by the hair and the mandible.
He's treating him like a science project.
Think what I'm saying? Like that little couple of the line,
Trying to fight back. Omen, open hands, creates some space, some distance. Instead of looking for the tag, though, he charges in. And in these six-man matches, there's no risk in making quick tags.
Wow.
Or else you might wind up in a position like this. A basement flatliner.
He carried him over on that high angle suplex as if he was going to hold him on the way down and released him.
We see the righteous front face lock here in the six-man tag team battle. Undoubtedly the winner of this will move even closer to the Ring of Honor World Six-Man titles held by Shane Taylor Promotions. Oh, God. Wow.
Like reckless abandon there. Omen knows he's in trouble.
Yeah, Omen in a bad way here. As Vinny butterflies the arms, Vincent here. Grabbing a hold of the wrist.
Nice.
Omen rolling through the heel. Liger style heel to the back of the head.
The thing I like about Primal Fear, man, these guys never say die. They're always trying to fight.
Tag made, and it's Soriano. Soriano delivers on Bateman. Dutch misses with the right. Connects up the ladder on Dutch. Catches the arm, back elbow. Soriano in full head of steam here. Look at the Irish whip Vincent into the corner instead. Soriano. Oh, caught by Vincent. Corner to corner. Oh, side effect. Plants Soriano.
It doesn't matter how crazy they look or how cerebral they seem. These guys are fantastic wrestlers. They're putting a game plan together. They're staying with it. They have isolated and have controlled each guy, each member of Primal Fear.
Right now it's Soriano who's worse for the wear. And Dutch, who, like we've said, we've only seen just his menacing presence.
He just ripped a grown man from the ground and powerbombed him.
And here is Vincent.
Tagged right out.
Could it be Red Rum?
That's it.
Red Rum. And that should be it, but Primal Fear smartly coming in to break up the count. That would have been it. Dutch down to the outside.
There you go.
Ducks the double clothesline. Bateman taken down to size. Oh, collapsing Bateman. Dutch, though. Well, we've only really seen as a presence. We haven't seen much of him as an athlete, showing why he belongs here in Ring of Honor. Oh, God, this is a kill.
Are you kidding me?
This is a kill on the outside. Big boot. Staggers Dutch. Now Dutch. Charging in. Big knee. Catches Dutch. First rope now. Second rope now. All the way to the top. And look at Hodder. Hodder the caught.
Took too much time.
Dutch plants him. 200 pounds just driven.
He just ripped him off. He just ripped Hodder off.
And look at him just slinking in. This Bateman.
It's methodical.
And Soriano not backing down, but no place to go either.
Bring him over here, little nuts.
Vincent, Orange Sunshine. Hooks the leg. That's it. Wow.
The winners of this match, the Righteous.
Bateman, Dutch, and the man that scored the pinfall, Vincent, wearing the white as a sign of purity. There's nothing pure about the Righteous, make no mistake about it. They are your victors here in six-man tag team competition here on Ring of Honor week by week. For Quinn McKay, Caprice Coleman, I'm Ian Riccaboni. Happy wrestling, everybody.
Saturday, December 11th, it's the end of an era as Ring of Honor Wrestling presents Final Battle live on pay-per-view. The most influential wrestling company in the last 20 years celebrates its past and present while preparing for an unpredictable future. See ROH World Champion Bandito, The Foundation, Violence Unlimited, The OGK, Dalton Castle, ROH legends the Briscoe Brothers, and much more. Join us as we close this historic chapter on Saturday, December 11th. It's Final Battle live on pay-per-view.